However, what you could do is go to a bank and just rely on draft financials.
Are you newly self-employed? Let's say you've been in business for 18 months. Your friends and family or some banks will tell you you can't get a home loan. Well, you can. Now, if you've been in business for 18 months, there are lenders who will allow us to get you a home loan with 2 years financials.
That makes sense. So most banks do require 2 years financials.
And your first year generally isn't very good in business. No one's is. But then your second year, you start to build and build and build. So a lot of lenders out there will allow us to rely on the most recent financial year, which increases your borrowing capacity in most cases substantially.
The problem with this, however, though, is when you talk about your most recent year financials, we've got to dictate if it's actually lodged financials or draft financials.
And speak to a professional like myself so we can look at this and advise you of which way to go.
Okay, all right. There is a lot of banks that will require 2 years financials. However, what you could do is go to a bank and just rely on draft financials. The reason why we say draft financials is because what effectively we could do is tell the bank, yes, we're about to submit this for you and claim this as the income. And the good thing about that is, well, it's draft financials. That way we could see if there's other expenses that we could look at. If you go up to the most recent financials, that requires lodged financials. If you lodge it, well, it's too late to tweak anything else on those numbers because, well, you've already lodged it. So the best way to kind of overcome that is to go to a bank that looks at only your draft financials.